Next Bank is proud to sponsor Digital Weather Desk with local meteorologist Jared Floyd.
The Digital Weather Desk is your local source for the latest weather information to help keep you and your family safe and to plan your week. You can follow us on our social media platforms, download our app, and you can also find us at digitalweatherdesk.com. The Digital Weather Desk,
Powered by Century Next Bank.
Hey folks, good morning, and do not be alarmed by the fact that I am joining you about an hour early. Welcome to the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank. I'm Jared Floyd. I will be heading out to our Century Next Bank branch in Crossett here shortly. Speaking of Crossett in southern Arkansas, we got some rainfall to start the morning off. Some showers making their way through portions of southern Arkansas, especially as you move through Ouachita County and into portions of Calhoun County, Hampton over toward Camden, and then northward toward Fordyce, and then stretching back to the southwest. Waldo probably going to get some showers, and Magnolia may be seeing some rain. Most of this is fairly brief and fairly light as it moves off to the east, but it is rain nonetheless. Temperatures at the bottom of the 6 o'clock hour this morning are in the upper 50s to low 60s. Relatively abbreviated look at the forecast this morning, just kind of straightforward. We're going to be looking at the rain and the thunderstorms this weekend, and the next couple of days appear to be quiet. Visibility is okay for the most part across the region. Dew point still kind of soupy, pretty saturated environment, so that will support at least some rain chances through the morning hours. I would expect to see some degree of clearing this afternoon. Weak cold front continuing to make its way through the region. That's what's driving the rainfall that we see currently, albeit not much rain, but it's, again, rain nonetheless for an area that remains rather drought-stricken. A look at the day planner as we go through the rest of the morning. Your day planner made possible by the Monroe Chamber of Commerce and Leaders of Change. Learn more at monroe.org. Mid-60s, upper 60s for high temperatures today. A lot of us will take a little bit of a dip in terms of temperatures. Nothing dramatic, but we will be cooler than we were over the last couple of days, and those temperatures should rebound pretty quickly as we go through the second half of this week. Cloud cover continues. A lot of this is low to mid-level clouds being scoured out by the cold front as it makes its way into the region. Again, scouring out some very limited moisture to go along with it as well. As you take a look at the radar, this is the kind of the national mosaic radar, and all radar products are made possible by Brown's Roofing. You can schedule your free roof inspection at brownsroofingla.com. No lightning or anything that we've really observed for this. Just, again, some spotty showers as they move off to the east over the next few hours. Futurecast shows the boundary as it makes its way southward through the region. Will continue to advance through our southern parishes and counties through the rest of the day with some lingering cloud cover to go along with it. Skies will clear gradually from north to south. Ginger, good morning to you. Thanks so much for joining in. Your Thursday will be sprinkled with clouds from time to time, but still quite a bit of sunshine. It looks like we stay dry, and then we establish the environment that will help feed the storm system as we go into this weekend. Good morning, Miss Bonnie. Thanks so much for joining in. And that sets us up for showers and thunderstorms starting through the day on Saturday, mainly afternoon Saturday, and then moving into Saturday night. I know that Futurecast here has a lot of the rain setting up late. I don't want folks to be overly misled because timing and the onset of the showers and storms is still a little sketchy. And I will say that this particular computer model run is running a little bit slower than everyone else. But it does bring showers and storms through the region pretty efficiently through the afternoon and nighttime hours Saturday, advancing off to the east and continuing to bring some at least lingering showers through the day on Sunday. In terms of what you just saw, the Barron 3K model, this is what it spits out in terms of rainfall. And again, this is also why I want to stress to folks, this is why we don't just use one computer model's data and just take it and run with it. We use it as tools to help build the forecast. And what we've been seeing a lot from the Barron 3K this morning, aloha and good morning to you. That's awesome. I'm not going to try to say your first name. Lemami? Actually, I did try it, and I hope I got it right. You know the state fish of Hawaii? Humu humu nuku nuku apuaha. I think I got it right. I haven't been to Hawaii in 10 years, but I want to go back. Bert, good morning. Deb, good morning from Simsboro. Thanks so much for joining in. Janice, good morning to you as well. If I just embarrassed any kind of Hawaiian culture, I did not mean it in any mean way. Did I get it right? All right, cool. Hawaii is such a cool place. If you ever have a chance to go, do it. If you don't have a chance to go anyway. As we take a look at some more of the model data. This morning. And again, I just want to acknowledge the fact that, again, this is why we don't look at just one model's data and just run with it. This is a look at some blended data, and it gives us some fairly hefty totals across the region. Again, still just computer model data. And then here's a look at the official rainfall forecast from the Weather Prediction Center. And I really like how these numbers kind of set up, but it's also very important to remember that we are painting with a broad brush across the region. And so there's a lot of opportunities to kind of get lost in the sauce in terms of the specifics. This is going to be an event where most of the area is going to see rain with no problem, but the thunderstorm-driven rains are obviously going to lead to the highest totals. Some spots will see just general showers, pretty limited. In terms of the totals, probably half inch to a full inch in some spots. And then there will be some areas that get smacked by 2 or 3 rounds of thunderstorms. They get 3 inches of rain. So that's, and then obviously there's the folks that kind of land somewhere in the middle, and that'll be the vast majority of the region. Sharon, good morning to you from Hamburg. I'll be over in Crossett in an hour or so. Daytime highs today in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Rain chances limited. Winds will be out of the north today. Lows tonight will fall back into the upper 40s. Winds stay out of the north and northeast and a little bit cooler. Again, this front does at least bring some cooler, drier air into parts of the region. Some of us will feel that front a little bit more than others. 7-day forecast made possible by 3B Hardware shows the rain chances back in on Saturday. It will be a windy day. So, again, that's the biggest takeaway that I want to talk. We are still watching severe weather potential, although it is still not looking like an overly alarming severe weather setup. I do think we will deal with some sort of severe weather threat on Saturday. But the widespread showers and storms are the biggest headline right now. If you have outdoor plans on Saturday, it's going to rain eventually, whether it's Saturday afternoon, whether it's Saturday night. So if you have outdoor plans, please keep that in the back of your mind. Aside from that, it is going to be very windy. This is a dynamic storm system, so regardless of storm winds, thunderstorm-driven winds, the entire storm system itself will just produce a lot of wind, starting Friday, continuing Saturday, and continuing through the day on Sunday. Those pressure gradient winds associated with systems, they arrive early before and they stay late after a storm system impacts the area. So with that, a lot of tree debris in the area, a lot of folks that are still kind of cleaning up from the storms, the ice storm, and that's going to allow for more tree branches and more compromised trees to make their way down to ground level. And that's not good. That could create some problems. It could lead some hazards under trees, but also sporadic power outages and things like that. Again, I don't expect it to be just this huge, massive monstrosity of a problem in terms of everybody losing power at one time, but I think there will be the potential for some sporadic outages. So that's a look at the forecast as we go through this Wednesday. No Too Long Didn't Read video this morning because I'll be in Crossett and in southern Arkansas for a good bit of the morning hours. So we will skip a Too Long Didn't Read, which I don't do very often, but we will skip it today, and I will bring it back tomorrow. But I will join you for a midday stream. It may be a little after lunchtime, like for those that weren't here yesterday. My wife and child are out of town, so it does kind of allow for a little bit more of a flex in the schedule, and it allows me to kind of work deeper into the evening hours on some of this stuff without taking time away from my family. I'm the only one here, aside from Stanley, and he probably wants some pets and some treats and all that stuff. So anyway, I say all that to say this. Midday stream will be a little bit late. The evening stream will probably be a little bit later than 4 or 5 than usual, as we just kind of step everything back as I make some travels across the region this morning. But I'm looking forward to meeting with our South Arkansas Century Next family. They don't realize that I have history in Crossett. And one day when we have the time to tell you about my history in Crossett, but my time in Crossett dates back 27 and a half years. We won't talk about it today. But it was, again, lots of memories in Ashley County. Forecast is always available at digitalweatherdesk.com and on the Digital Weather Desk app. I will join you somewhere around midday with a look at the forecast as we continue to hash out the details going into Saturday. Thanks so much for stopping by the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank. As always, we're so glad you're here. Thanks for making this part of your day, and I'll see you a little bit later this morning, or actually early afternoon.